Yo, what up, guys? I'm doing this video because like I never done with the MLB, the show. I've never done a video, so let's do one today. Let's see, let's play again. I originally just played one right now with an uncle of mine from Tijuana. God, that guy, he 4 runs to 1, 4 carreras a 1 con mi de Tijuana. Está cabrón el vato, machín. Pero ahora ya luego cuando like right now he sent me a text. Órale pues, tío, buen juego. Y pues a ver, pues buena suerte para mi tío Lalo, a ver qué onda. Ahora pues, tío, que pasen buenas noches. Saludos. Okay, so I was saying, estaba diciendo, right now I was playing with my uncle. And yeah, that guy beat me 4-1. And I was using my best team, the Red Sox, bro. Como les digo que ahorita estaba jugando con un tío de Tijuana, y me ganó machín. 4-1, machín me ganó. Está cara ahí, mi tío, está machín para jugar. Mis respetos. Pero bueno. Y me ganó con los Astros, pues ahora me toca ganarles a ellos, aunque no fue contra mi tío, pero a ver qué onda. Ay, güey. Send the board guard. Ok, ahora sí, vámonos. Start playing it, baby. By the way, if whoever's watching this video reviews it, I would really appreciate it if you guys could give it a like and a
The rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
0-2 once more. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Man, Jose Altuve, he done that. Por él hicieron que me ganaron ahorita.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And he goes to second with it. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Carlos Correa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. There goes Altuve. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros leave one. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score.
Así estuve de que me anotaron una carrera.
Justin Verlander. Thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. His line against Justin Verlander. He has an even 10 hits in 32 at-bats. He's also collected 6 doubles. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Ritter is there, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, We were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Batting third, no left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Man at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled away.
Oh my God.
The 0-1 delivery. Liner in there for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
What the heck? Bruh, that wasn't an
How
out.
that happened.
right
Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
I gotta be able to challenge that. I gotta be able to challenge it.
Here's Mookie Betts. His line against Justin Verlander. He has been silent. 0 for 13. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley is under it, and that's the third out. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on MLB Network. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course. But, guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Count 0-2.
Hit hard to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Nah, I'm not even challenge it. Nah.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Snap throw from the catcher. Brantley on at first, nobody out. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The
Got
2-1.
the hitter here.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Tyler White will bat next. Throw down to third.
Ah, bitch.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Oh my God, there's no outs? I thought we had an out.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly.
What the hell,
oh,
bro?
what a dive.
Damn.
Well, that was a big-time stab, and that probably saved a run, but the bases will be loaded despite a great effort.
Damn. D-Roy, I'm going to tell you, every pitcher appreciates that. You have a runner in scoring position. Great job of knocking that ball down, keeping it in the infield.
Yeah, no doubt. And as a former infielder, nothing puts a smile on our face better than trying to save runs for you guys. We know how much it means, and he made a heck of a play. That diving stop will prevent a run. Now let's see if the pitcher can get us out of it.
Come on. It's barely the second inning.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage.
I need to dry the fucking remote. My hands are so super dry. I mean, super sweaty. Super dry. Not funny.
Here, maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
No!
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1-1 to Chirinos. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. Particularly that pitcher's mound. One of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
The third baseman,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike, and that'll run it full. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Finally.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 2. Here's Brock Holt now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Downward action there, and it's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
Time for a look at the Stros on base. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. And no hay to me one time. This is what they look like.
Springer is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Hey, we got a computer. What's up?
Bradley
Shit, if we watch
Jr.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Verlander pauses. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Well, at least I got a viewer for like seconds.
Scorched to third. Bregman gloves it. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. 1 left. At the plate, Jose Altuve. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Here's Michael Brantley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to Brantley.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Christian Vasquez,
Leading off
as he'll get
for
his
the
first
Red Sox,
opportunity in this one.
the catcher,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Vasquez.
Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning
Damn it,
for the first out.
Now batter,
Swear, man.
Mitch Moreland.
One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first on his way for two.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality
but
swing.
hey,
But he muscled out there. It was enough to give him safety to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's J.D. Martinez as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And he falls behind 0-2. One out and a runner on second base.
We got this.
Runner breaks for third. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Into the box, Andy Benintendi. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his Cubs' offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
From the stretch. Throw down to second. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
No balls and 1 strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Oh, what?
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him.
Nice. So far this second people.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Pitch is popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batter.
Digging in, Brock Holt, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order. Here's George Springer. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And that is off the first base bag. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The second baseman.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
This is flared out towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bregman at second with 2 down. takes this the other way to right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole to right.
Oh my God, he got another run. God damn it.
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Whatever.
So a runner in scoring position with chin and gun, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On, he pops it up, and Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Patty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up at off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Eduardo Nunez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. His line against Justin Verlander comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch popped up. Gurriel in foul ground. 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First delivery to him on the way, and he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Hero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they take the lead 4-3.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. And so take a look at ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Mookie Betts. He grounds it sharply to third. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, 4-3 Boston. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 36. Eduardo.
Ready for another shot now. Yuli Gurriel. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Leading off for the Astros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air now out to right field. Betts on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Now Tyler White goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider's still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Number 28.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now
here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke. Gets all the way to the wall, D-Row. But he just doesn't have the quick speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. 2 left. Stepping in, Brock Holt, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman.
Shout out to them.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Chris Davinsky takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Davinsky is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. The tag, and they'll get 2 out of it.
Now batting, third base.
Rumfield Evers the next to bat.
Oh my God, no manches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Comes set and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
They ain't gonna tie it up.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3-2 now. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung out and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here comes the 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ryan Brazier comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. This is line to left. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike two now. Line drive to center field. Nunez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eduardo.
He's set. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Chirinos corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Here comes the first pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swing on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
8th inning for Fenway Park. This one tight throughout as we're all tied up in the final stages.
You're the only one that...
At the plate, Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Spanish, but I had to translate that. It just said that.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, he left.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Thank you, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, bro.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Set to deal on 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
You know what was really impressive for me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Again to first, but he's back in safely. Another try to first, but he gets back in time. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that's over. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Marisnick over at second. Springer at first, 2 out in the inning.
Damn.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Jake Marisnick will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle.
Oh! God damn it.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Come on, man.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Digging in now, Brock Holt. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Matt Barnes comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line to the right side on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
23, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Brantley has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Barnes, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. On the ground to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Well, that is not with the friend. That is not against the friend.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Skied down the left field line.
Oh my God, I was gonna go.
And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. This one's fouled back. Still 1-2. Correa, the runner at third. Kemp on second. Gurriel at first with no out. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now one away. Here's Jake Marisnick. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. And all 3 runners on the move here.
Damn it. I'm not going to win.
The catcher, number 28. Robinson Chirino.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Astros lead it 7-4. Tony Kemp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 18.
Roberto Ozuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Into the box, Brock Holt. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set, and the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Holt, base runner at first with 1 out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Runners off for second. Lifted the other way out to left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 1 for 4. David Price will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay throw, well, that runner's in no man's land out there, and he is out on the tag.
That's it for
7-4 the final finish today. The Houston Astros came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Will Harris takes home the win.
So that just about